Here's one trick with Illari. If you think you struggle aiming and stuff, honestly, hold your breath sometimes mid-shooting, like you would be an IRL sniper, you know? Like, I noticed this with Illari a lot. Her ultimate is incredible at getting the job done once the job started. You know? Like, we got a pick, and they might take it down 4 versus 5. No, Illari ult. That's why I ulted there. So Pop is going to support. I'm going to damage. I have to play wide left. We gotta poke him somehow. I can't give them like all the space. I'm the one that has to contest the snipers. I know how it sounds, but that's it. Enough pressure. Widow is looking at me. I can move this to the side here. They just break the shield maybe. I have to take wide left. They have all the space. I see Widow top. There's one. Let me just move this. Oh no, he took damage. I have to split. They have to split. We're being suffocated with space, and this is the case when you want to force with Illari something. Hans is gonna shoot at me. Widow's gonna shoot at me. I don't know. Something's gonna happen. They have to look at me, not in my team. Even if I don't get kills, I just have to pressure non-stop. Okay, Zen's walking from me. What's out my ult? I'm gonna ult soon. Still gonna ult this. Can he live? Widow low. Sig low. Break the lamp. Sig one. Very nice. Zen low, guys. Okay, we're gonna explain that team fight afterwards, what we did, chat. Oh my goodness, that was a sick fight. Perfect. Take your time with headshots on tanks. Such an underrated skill with Illari. And I'm going to play left side. I don't want to give them all the space. I can always disengage afterwards. Yeah, Widow main. That's it. She shot me once. Maybe I can break that. They have window. I can't play left side then. I'm going to stress them out a little bit more. Oh, Bastion's really deep because Kak is inside. Perfect. Woo. Let's go. Very nice shot. Doable. Doable. It might be difficult. It might be difficult if they go Zen, Bastion compared to Illari Bastion. So Zen brings more shield spam, I feel like. Consistent damage. While Illari just... I can go on the side and be more annoying, I feel like, than I can with Zen, you know? Because I can always disengage. Meanwhile, with Zen, if I commit to a flank, I'm stuck there. Plus, Zenyatta's ultimate is defensive while mine is aggressive. Use your ults to win fights that might go either way. Instead of making it like... Instead of like, you start 5v5, use ults that are like 3v4, 2v3, 3v3. I love this balance spot. They can focus it down, and you can take right side, no problem.
Let them up.
Good job, team. Good game. Good game. Massive. So here's the scenario. Kills were happening everywhere, right? Like Sig died, just respawned. Widow died, takes 10 seconds for it to respawn. Same thing for them. I know that they died like one by one. They just respawning. So in this case, when you're not starting 5v5, it's still like people are grouping up and stuff. That's one of the situations in which you can pop off with her. Because Illari's ult is very easy to counter and very easy to play around if you see her and if you're ready for it. And one of the best things in Overwatch, not necessarily for Illari, but for everyone, is to try to mess up their plan until they execute the plan. So their plan is, okay, we regroup and then we go. And then Illari's like, nope, I'm just gonna fly in the sky, I'm gonna ult. Sig is ulting. I know that Bastion lives. If Bastion would have not lived, I would have done roughly the same thing, to be honest. Honestly, I would have done roughly the same thing. I would have just ulted and played around this corner. Sig can go for me because he just used Rock, so he can't goal me in my ultimate, and I was confident that I could dodge it while he had it. I know that Sig is going to come back. I know that Widow is going to be respawning soon, and we'll be able to see payload in a couple of seconds. I can buy 5-6 seconds while staying here on top, playing around the walls, and nobody can get to me because they were just regrouping. They couldn't go for me. We throw the ultimate in. Zenyatta just decides to use Transcendence, walking back over there. Probably heard my ultimate, wanted to make sure that they're not going to get bursted that fast. Ultimate hits 2, and right now I'm just buying time as much as I can. Buying time, hogging the wall. I'm just playing in the sideline and we eventually turn it around. So, let's watch this entire team fight. We're all playing grouped up together, but there's one big problem. I see that the Widowmaker doesn't want to take a wide angle. Widowmaker is playing like in Overwatch League, very smart, taking their time, trusting the team. It's exactly what Widow should be doing in this case. Goes for the grapple hook shot, and now I see that they have all the pressure. You know what this means? This means that their team can take this entire area uncontested. Like, yeah, they can maybe get shot by a Widow, but they can essentially walk here. And at this moment, I'm like, bro, this is not okay. We're not pushing left side at all, and I just want to be annoying. Baptiste will be enough healing for Sig and Bastion over there, and I'm just going to be annoying. And because I'm playing from here, they cannot widen this angle a little bit more. Just because I'm annoying. The pylon is still doing its job. Guys, like the pylon is still doing its job over there. I'm still in range of them, and I can always disengage. These are the plays that you gotta make in GM if you want to survive in any meta for that matter. And you can do with Illari these plays a lot. I think that you can do them way more than with Zen. Hope these 15-minute explanations made sense.
I'm getting balanced on.
He's fine, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine. No need to worry. Let me take left side. He's not fine. Oh, almost had him there. Chat, this might not look like a good start, but you'll see. It will work. Coming. I'm not stressed, you're stressed.
Oh, it's all good, bro. Don't worry. It's absolutely not.
Oh my god. That actually worked. Can't let him get top for free. If he's shooting me, the pylon is still supporting my team deck, so I don't care that much about what's happening here. I can't touch this. Good. So, if you like this, a cool trick to learn how to play Overwatch a little bit better is to view as it's 5 versus 5, but you're trying to make mini fights, right? So, try to understand like your role in the team. If you're a DPS, one of you adding a DPS, then it's 4 versus 4. I'm oversimplifying it, but follow me. So, it's even, right? But if you're a support, you should heal your team, and if you can do stuff to the enemies as well, then good job, right? If you take the enemy DPS on you while doing that, then they're doing damage, you're doing damage, or making the enemy DPS waste time doing damage, so it's a 4 versus 4. But it's not 4 versus 4. 4 versus 4, but you're actually 0.8 in the team fight. Like, you're not fully committed to the team fight with the DPS, you just want to waste their time, while the pylon is helping them there. So even though you're not there, you're still helping them. Thing is, if I go far left to fight a Widow, then that's too far away from my range of efficiency. But if I go right side, then they can just come into me. No grapple Widow top left. I'm gonna go for her.
Stay on guard.
Yeah, I can see that point. They're all chasing our soldier, like all of them.
Positioning key. Let the Kitsune get you. Face the
We're dead. If I can get there in time. Woo! Let's go! Let me take top. We should pressure this. Buddha still has wall hack. Top right.
I can go dive now.
I'm gonna
Stay on guard.
Got the lamp out. Should have get sub point. She has pulse. Perfect. GG. Hard game. Hard game, but the thing is, this is what playing Illari sometimes in comps in which I think she doesn't work that well can help you like push the limits of the hero, because you'll not always... You have to face the enemies trying to do stuff to you to counter you. This is how you learn how to play the hero a little bit better. And for me, This is exactly the scenario that I wanted to cover very fast. Pressure the Widow, she gets scared, she backs out. If Widow would have still stayed here, we would have won this. They would have won this, I mean. I play close, and now I have two options. I either ult on point, where they have Lamp, they have Orisa Helicopter, Tracer has Recall, Zenith has Transcendence, or I just make it annoying for the enemies and just go for the Widowmaker. So I play super close, see that Widow is not peeking here, and then decide to just go as fast as I possibly can and then just buy time. Exactly with buying the numbers, if I would have, with like playing the numbers, I'm literally making this a 1 versus 2. Because Bop and Widowmaker are focused on me. While they're fighting here 3 versus 3 because Soldier died early. We talked about this mid-game as well, you know, like forcing resources so that the numbers are in your advantage, or at least equal. So I'm literally in a 1 versus 2, while they're in a 3 versus 3 here. And Soldier's coming back in the fight. And now, why we're winning, apart from the fact that the resources are very low, is because we're coming back. It's still 4 versus 4, but it's a little bit too late and they already used resources to get to us. This is why we turn it around. You know? Music just at a lower part of the volume. Now, hear me out.
No mistakes.
The pick in this is the following. The pick in this is the following. Baptiste makes way more sense, but this is ranked. And Hanzo, Sojourn, Illari, and Zen, what do they all have in common? They're scary to play against because they can eliminate you. We're gonna be playing against Cloudy, who plays Reinhardt a lot, so we'll not be pressured as playing against D.Va that much. We'll keep the mobility, we will spam them, and we have a lot of poke. But there's one big problem with this. The fact that my Orisa will struggle a little bit with resources. Wait, they're not playing Reinhardt, they're playing Doomfist. My Orisa's going very deep. I kind of have to go and help her.
Group up with me.
Can you get out, Kagi? We gotta wait a bit. Oh, I forgot to play Orisa. I'm gonna move my Paladin. Okay, this up to Reinhardt. Oh, it's a little bit too deep. Like, you're not safe, you know? You will get gold. Oh, he's pushing in very aggressively. Maybe we can get a kill. Perfect. Maybe we can get Keiko too. I don't think we can. Oh, I gotta get out. He has to get out too. He's dead. This guy go on top, but we're dead. We push a little bit too much, Doug. We push a little bit too much. I want to say that do not get baited whenever you're playing Illari. Imagine that you're playing versus a Widowmaker every time you're playing Illari. That's how you want to approach peeking. I can put the pylon there. I guess Kagi wants to play here really close. A bit of unconventional positioning that we have currently. They try to push us. Careful, keeping the distance. I can just spin in. The pylon is still doing his job. Maybe I can finish some kills. Perfect. Very nice. You see that sometimes I feel like you just shut up with Illari and just do the damage. I guess you feel the same thing with Widowmaker. You know why Illari works really well against them? They have almost nothing to deny my ultimate with. Like, yeah, they have Rein Shield, they have Sim Wall, but you can play around shields a little bit better than you can play around Defense Matrix, for example, you know? I'm playing very close to be in range of him. In case they want to engage. Good. So yeah, I can get a Mercy. Good job. Here's one trick with Illari. If you feel like you, and in general, like with hit scans, if you think you struggle aiming and stuff, honestly, hold your breath sometimes mid-shooting. Like you would be an IRL sniper, you know? Like, you can either chill like this, deep breaths, but sometimes if you really gotta focus, just hold it. But then don't forget to breathe once you're done.
Tactical visor.
I got a guy, but got a Mercy too. Oh, can he get to me? Perfect. Well, someone's having fun. Not me!
I come from the support, guys.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go again. I can maybe ult this. If he pins, I think I'm gonna ult. If he pin. If he pin. He pin. No, I had an idea. Good. Life Weaver's on top. Very nice. A minute remaining, chat. I have to hold this. Behind low. Behind one. Very nice. Woo! Chad, you gotta excuse me. This game is incredibly scuffed for me. This is my first game in the last couple of days. I'm doing a ton of mistakes, but in that specific team fight, chat, if I noticed this with Illari a lot. Her ultimate is incredible at getting the job done once the job started. You know? Like, we gotta pick, and they might take it down 4 versus 5. No, Illari ult. That's why I ulted there. That's an ult for me. For Bastion. Yes, the Ascendants, left side, but I want to help him. We gotta play long range. Yeah, I know I can help him, Doug. Here we gotta go take top somehow. It's gonna be hard. Yes, the Ascendants playing main. Let me try and spam. We have Maygold, he's gonna push in. I'm holding this. Got a 3 out. Lamp. Give us shot, Doug. Nice. GG.
Hey, I'm Olaf. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe. Meow.